Life in a developed country versus life in a developing country can be very different. What you eat, where you live, and how long you live for are all dependent on everything from the economy to education to the employment opportunities in each country. Today we'll be looking at how life in two nations situated on opposite sides of the globe compares in all these areas and more. And welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to talk about average American versus average Indian. The population of America is just under 326 million people, with the average age being 37.9 years old. India's population is an impressive 1.4 billion, which is the second largest population in the world after the China. And the average age of an Indian person is 29. The life expectancy for both Indian males and females is 66.9, with India ranked at 126 on the global life expectancy chart. America does much better, ranking at 31, with men typically living to the age of 76.9 and women living a little longer to 81.6. When it comes to height, the average American male is 5 feet 9 inches, and for a female it's 5 feet 3 inches. The average height of an Indian male is 5 feet 5 inches, and an Indian woman is 5 feet. And then coming to the average weight of an American citizen is 178 pounds, with 73.9% considered to be above their ideal body weight. And in India, the average person weight is 127 pounds, with 24.2% considered to be above their ideal body weight. That's quite a difference. So let's take a look at how the diets of these two nations compare and whether that has an influence. Americans are known for their love of hamburgers, buffalo wings, deep dish pizzas, Texas barbecue, and of course, good old-fashioned hot dogs, all foods that have high calorie count. When coming to Indians, on the other hand, like dishes full of spices with rice, or some naans called Indian style of breads. These very different food styles may account for the difference in average weight between Indians and Americans. So we have looked at physical stuff, height, weight, and lifespan. What about the day-to-day reality of living in these two nations and how that compares? Cost of living in the USA versus India. Renting a one-bedroom apartment in a city center in India will cost you around $200, while in a US city you will be lucky to get a place under $1,200. There is a huge difference across the board whether you are buying groceries, paying utility bills, or eating out. Consumer prices in US are 184% higher than in India. Restaurant prices in US are 290% higher than in India. And grocery prices in US are 183% higher than in India. And the same goes for salary. If you are a skilled professional in India, it's possible to earn between $4,000 to $5,000 per month, which is a decent salary considering how much you will save on living costs. In the USA, on the other hand, you can make between $6,000 to $7,000 as a skilled professional. So, higher in the USA, but not compared to how much higher the cost of living is. What about the education in India versus the US? India's education system has changed a great deal from the last 10 years, with big improvements in the quality of education. There's been updated infrastructure, better qualified teachers, improvements in content, and e-learning is improving or gradually becoming a trend in nowadays. Academic divisions in India are broadly divided into the following categories: pre-primary, primary, secondary, higher secondary, graduation, and post-graduation. Teachers can start teaching to elementary classes after gaining a master's or bachelor's degree, but they have to continue to study if they want to become a qualified teacher or to teach for the higher level classes. And we have 50 students per a teacher. There's greater emphasis on core subjects with sports or extracurricular activities with optional. Maths is compulsory till 10th grade. Most of the government run public schools are poorly managed and lack decent infrastructures. And even the lower grade children have to carry several books to schools. American education system follows a three-level systems: elementary school, middle school, high school, and post-secondary school or college. Teachers must hold state certification and license to teach. Class sizes are around 20 to 30 students per teacher in each class. Sports and extracurricular activities are considered equally important as core subjects. Maths is compulsory till 11th grade. Public schools are well maintained and managed with better infrastructure than in India, and students don't need to carry lots of books to school. Thanks for watching the video. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe to my channel to get more updates on these type of videos.